This is not my idea. This is also not a new idea. You know, there are the great composers, compositores, the great artists, the great playwrights, the great writers of novels, of books, of plays, of drama, Shakespeare, Racine, Molière, Goethe. They all understood that the fundamental nature of human beings, we all want to be free. We all want to be loved. We all want to love. You do too. And if somebody attacks you, if someone knocks you down, or if nature, if there's a flood, the canal rises, and something happens, you still want to be loved. You still want to have community. We are social animals. They understood this. It is in the music. And in today's world, we have so many problems. We have inequality. There is poverty. There is huge wealth. And there are problems coming. And then the music, if you listen carefully to the music, it talks. There is a way that music also approaches this, because music is a place where everybody is contributing in the orchestra, everybody in the string quartet, everybody in choral, they're all contributing. And it's in the music. I'm not the only one, but it seemed like an obvious thing. It started, we had this earthquake, as I was telling you about, and the thing appeared and disappeared on television. Uno momento, it was there. Next momento, it was gone. And the next problem, election, or some political thing, or scandal, or something. And I said, well, maybe we should do. I had just finished conservatory, and I thought, well, maybe we should do something. And so I started this thing, and then it was wonderful. Musicians came from everywhere. The great musicians, the New York Philharmonic, Metropolitan Opera, Boston Symphony, Philadelphia Orchestra. So we had a wonderful concert. But that's not the point. That is not the point. We were looking at the music, and suddenly we see Beethoven seems to be also there, saying, there is a way we can connect with music. In the Ninth Symphony, we did the Ninth Symphony of Beethoven. The Ninth Symphony, in the finale, the Ode to Joy. Yeah, melody, yeah, it's familiar. Well, there's a place in the Ninth Symphony where the melody is made like a drinking song, cantada bebida. And the people who are drinking drink a lot in this music. So it goes very fast, it's difficult to sing. And at that moment, Beethoven uses the instruments, percussion instruments, of Turkey from the Islamic world to give the support for the music in the correct tempo. And it's a funny moment because the music that is of the European tradition is having a little bit of difficulty, and this Turkish music is holding it up, is giving it seguridad, is giving it the security. There's no words. This is music, the sound. And this is so powerful. At that moment, we're not saying in the Western world, we're not saying, here is this man, 200 years ago, he said, we don't have to be afraid of the East. We don't have to be afraid of the Muslim world. We don't have to be afraid of the immigrant. We don't have to be afraid of the outside person. If we embrace them, they will actually enable us to be stronger in who we are and give us safety and security. So in a way, what we're doing is a global security project from Beethoven. And he said this 200 years ago. We still need to learn the lessons. So that's the answer to the question. This is why we do what we do.